Arkcats.
What was I even doing in here? I might just do something else. The fact that they limited these, I don't think people even do the lower ones very much. Does he even go over there? No. This is not connected despite it looking like it is. I imagine getting in combat isn't the problem, it's just don't get hit.
Hear that sound?
Danger up ahead. Let me see how good this one is.
Normal.
This one's at least right next to the teleport. This one's different.
Hear that sound? This ain't normal.
Why did they give them these lines? So I just don't know why we have the aggro timer.
The construction of the geological probe seems almost complete. This project might shape the future of Valley 4. Let's go and take a look, Entman.
This place is a mess. I thought Crow said they're almost done with the geological probe.
The local crew seems to have run into some trouble. But I don't see Dean or Clavel around. Aren't they supposed to be leading the work? Let's talk to Mr. Crow and learn more about the situation.
Ah, my friends from Catfield. You're here.
We received your message and came to check on the geological probe's progress. But the entire worksite appears somewhat disorganized.
That's primarily because probe construction is just one step away from completion. However, we have yet to verify the parameter set and data samples of the surveillance unit. The entire crew is exhausted by the task. What about Dean and Clavel? They started arguing first. People got them to cool off before moving on with their jobs. I knew it.
The two boys learned nothing from their experiences and made a fool of themselves. They deserve it.
Nevertheless, we should try to fix the problems with our surveillance unit.
Don't worry, Supervisor. If the siege gets out of control, I'll step in and get it fixed. But now, I don't intend to interfere or help them out of their mess.
So, you actually know how to get everything done. Then, why would you just sit around and let them mess things up?
I actually want to let them achieve spectacular success on their own. But look at them. Can they pull it off? My generation was built different. Some of us got back from the front lines to work floors that had no materials. We ended up making our own equipment by taking parts of the lathe. This generation has a serious problem. They bicker and complain. They don't know how to work as a team. Worse, they strut around with a sense of useless pride. I would have taken care of this on my own if I were younger. I wouldn't even need two inept fools of apprentices to take care of this job.
The way you said that really sounds like a Sherfu we had in Tanjan Hall.
But they'll be running Valley 4 one day. This disaster really changed me as well. Young people like you will be running the show. We even changed the U2 quarter. No matter how hard we try, I guess it's time to pass on the baton. The apprentices may have plenty of issues, but they're gifted in their own right. That said, they must learn to solve problems on their own. If another disaster like the last one strikes again, they'll have no one to count on.
I hope they will appreciate all the work you've put in for them.
Them? Appreciate my work? Well, just sit around. They'll be crying for help soon enough. They neglected too many details. The first activation of the probe will involve a certain degree of danger. But I didn't remind them this time.
Aren't you worried about accidents?
Don't worry. I won't risk this if human safety is involved. Since the admin is with us, we can afford to wait before giving them help. Let them have a taste of their mistakes and learn from it.
Fine. I understand what you're trying to do.
Now they're just scattered everywhere. Frogs? What frogs? I thought Twitch got rid of all the dumpy emotes. Penises are erect.
Leave it to me! We're hiding me!
Our battle plan proved its worth.
A definitive outcome achieved through strong teamwork.
Good work, everyone.
You know I don't want anything political in here, right? No, two penises are erect.
Might see, but that never retreat.
Much better. Sterilize this area!
Catching up. Stay alert.
Watch out! Get back! One minute! Arts unit, pop. Here's our chance!
Never retreat. That's real in strategy. Never tempt fate.
Good work, everyone.
Violence is never our objective. Let's press forward.
Ah.
And I don't think you can even talk about New York without it being political in some manner with all the stupid shit they do over there.
Wow, this actually looks super impressive. You two turned out to be pretty professional at this.
We wouldn't have been in that mess if we'd had proper samples.
What? You're the one who messed up the parameters.
I reminded you that the testing environment of the samples might change, and I could totally fix the parameter issues on my own.
And you're blaming me? I was the one who helped you churn out those parameters.
Well, you promised that you'd find some proper samples. In the end, it was my replacements that solved the crisis. Why are you...
Hold on, what's happening? The geological probe isn't doing anything.
What? Let me see. What Vitalos is wrong this time?
This isn't supposed to happen. Strange. Why? How? Endman?
Enough! Both of you! Can't believe you're still asking others to take care of your problems!
Professor Crow, it wasn't like that.
Done explaining already, Dean? It's been years and you never bothered changing that unruly personality of yours. You're always rushing straight into things without thinking about the consequences. True, you might get rewarded and things work, but the losses are just as great. Consider yourself lucky if you only take property damage, because the way you do things has a chance of inflicting serious injuries. You can't bear the losses. No one can. You gotta learn how to smash the brakes before you actually hurt somebody.
You're right, Professor.
And you, don't just stand there and gawk.
I'm sorry.
There are times when Dean is actually right. You gotta take a bold step forward in scientific research. You can't make a progress by dancing around in circles. No one can predict what we'll be looking at in the future, and no one can solve everything with the same old ways. Be cautious when you need it, but when you need to be bold, do not hesitate. Windows of opportunity can disappear in an instant.
I've learned my lesson.
I appointed the two of you to lead the geological probe construction project because I want you to help each other out. You two should be covering for each other's deficiencies. Alone, you might slip, but together, you should be able to figure it out. I thought you learned something from the disaster. But what did I see? Boys who won't stop bickering, who go running off to the Endman for help. This is the final stage, and you still want others to clean up your mess. How am I supposed to let you lead the reconstruction of Valley 4?
Professor Crow.
You're lucky. You still got me and the Endmen around to sort out your bloodied mistakes. But what about next time? If you run into another disaster of this scale, who are you going to turn to? I've submitted applications to assign you to the Originium power plant. You'll be taking over my job and that of old Daniels. No one will be around to help you, and you won't be getting any lessons from anyone.
Wait! Professor Crow! What about you? We can't do without you, Professor Crow.
Just look at your sorry lot. How am I supposed to hand over the mission of rebuilding Valley 4? I only have 6 more years to go. Don't let me catch you stirring up trouble again.
But... okay. We'll make full use of these 6 years.
Follow me. There's still the final step for constructing the geological probe. The crew really worked hard for this. Don't keep them waiting.
Got bigger again.
Wow, it's moving.
The geological probe will constantly release various isotopes, sound waves, and penetrants underground. The data we gather will help scientists speed up the healing of the local ecology.
I'm really looking forward to seeing this place restored to its former glory. When we first arrived at the power plateau, the place was already in ruins.
That's a real shame. The plateau used to be a scenic location.
Don't worry. We'll do our best and make the plateau more beautiful than ever before.
With time, the land will slowly rejuvenate and remediate itself.
Mr. Crow, how do you think Valley 4 might change in the future?
How do I think? If these young people are in charge, the future looks bleak. But no matter what happens, it's the youths who'll be building the future. I myself want to see Valley 4 getting better. If the people in the valley live stable and secure lives, that'd be good enough for me.
Perhaps it won't be long before these young people start to impress you. Right, Professor?
I sure hope so. But the future of Telestrom... Now that will be decided by you, Anfielders.
Yeah, everywhere's level 4. Doesn't even say what's in it. I guess that's where you get those permits. It's just where a lot of the farming seems to centralize itself, is engraving the things. Kinda disappointed that one doesn't have a defense area. And that they didn't really lean on that more. Clue exchange is just jumping around a lot of ships. This is a little silly that you have to actually go in every time. You sure as hell end up with a lot more credits than this. Apparently I've already done that. I guess I should burn that off. Question was always on what?
Enfield Crisis Team, ready for action.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed!
All day.
That was another fight.
Why are you over there?
Our battle plan proved its worth.
A blade unsheathed, its light unleashed! Target locked, fire! Leave now, and
Might see, but that
Good work, everyone. Engaging. Stay safe, team.
leave it to me!
No second chance.
war is never about mercy.
I'm with you. Cast off as cast! And then sail 7, annihilation!
We made another.
War is never about mercy.
I'm with you. Leave it to me!
Shield guards, formation.
An easy victory.
My pang? don't know what ping we're even talking. Oh. Yeah, it jumps up during loading.
Enfield won't stop progressing.
Funny considering it's on an NVMe that it shouldn't really be affected much, but I don't know.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Leave it to me.
Never tempt fate.
Sterilize this area. Here's our chance.
Never my turn. Never tempt fate. All units incoming!
Your end awaits.
Never tempt fate.
Got easier on the higher level one.
Here's our chance. I wouldn't expect any.
Engaging. Stay safe, team.
Engage.
Sterilize this area. Once known, be dead. Stop! Incoming! Unknown hazard!
Never tempt fate. My turn. Never. Shield guards. Formation. All units incoming! Never tempt fate. Never tempt fate.
Once known, be dead.
The results.
Well, then I'll get off of here. I just finished all the side stuff anyway. I don't know why there's a different menu for these.
And roger that. Set your mind at absolute ease, Enman.
Does that actually do anything for them performance-wise
Still
still?
waiting for something?
Over here, Edmund!
Unlock more skills. Yeah, I guess I just forgot those were even there.
With practice comes enlightenment of the swordmancer's art.
Then yeah, these want 100 trust.
Let's go over the battle.
Operator Protocol.
Man, I forgot I didn't even max
Just
these out.
need to tune this to maximize the spoils of our victories.
Watch this!
The slightest slip.
How do I forget these things?
Still waiting for something?
I thought there was something. Right, I was gonna see if I don't have enough. Yeah, so that's the end of that. Maybe be back later, don't know. Usually tired after these games.